Why hello Chantians, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be getting ready for another episode of my podcast, so let's go ahead and get started. So I just used the Sally Hansen Airbrush leg makeup on my chest. It's actually like good for photo shoots also, so I found that out by Harush. It was one of her go-to products that she uses. And so now I'm going to go ahead and just take the Neutrogena Hydro Boost and moisturize my face. Now time to use the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. And just prime my face, warming it up in my hands to apply onto the face. And as you notice, I did just get my, well, when I'm filming this, it would be a day after when I got my lobes pierced, so yeah, and it didn't really do anything when I started to sleep on it last night, so that's a plus. Like, it didn't even hurt, nothing. I mean, yeah, you're not supposed to sleep on your new ear piercing, so I ended up getting a head pillow and just using that. That way the pillow didn't hit my ear. So now we're going to go ahead and use the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to the back of my hand and then take it onto my brush and now my face. And then next week, when I am going back to school. So, and yes, I will still be working. So I will have a full plate on my hands. Maybe in the summer when I'm not doing classes, I'll start my gaming channel back up. But other than that, I don't know. More than likely I won't. I don't know yet because I still have to worry about my mom being home and bitching me out, so. And now for concealer, I'm going to use two different concealers. I'm going to use the Instant Age Rewind and the L'Oreal Paris Infallible. Just for a little brightening moment, little dab on the under eyes, down the bridge of the nose, there. And the Cupid bow is not needed, but we still do it anyways every now and then. And now to blend out the under eyes, because I have other brightening products that will be getting used, and I'm just looking at my mirror right down here, so that's all I'm doing when I'm blending. And I forgot to use Jaclyn Hill's under eye primer. Uh-oh. And now for powder, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. And just set my face. And then I did finish the show Sex Education on Netflix, so I have to find a new show. I am ready for, I'm ready for Euphoria season 2 to come out, and then I will start that. And I'm really hoping that, really hoping that Gossip Girl comes back because it is a good reboot. So, yes, we love that. So now that I'm back, I'm going to go ahead and use the Dragon Beauty Dragon Heart Transformation Face Powder and just brighten up a couple areas. And now I'm going to use the Hula Benefit bronzer to bronze up my face. And now for blush, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution blush palette and go in with these two subtle shades and just add some blush onto my face. And then for highlighter, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution highlighter reloaded in Just My Type like I usually do. And just swiping down, that way it is a seamless highlight. And again, swiping down. And now for the brows, I'm going to go ahead and do the brows off camera and be right back. So now that the brows are done, I'm going to go ahead and prime the lids with concealer. And I'm going to go ahead and just blend that out with the sponge. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Wet n Wild In Love with Cocoa palette, which really does smell like cocoa. And just pretty much go with a slight hand with this shade right here. Just pretty much doing a subtle eye today, and like I did in the last video for the podcast. Just pretty much doing a subtle neutral look because the podcast does not need a very dramatic eye look, which I've really been getting into podcasts, so I figured might as well make my own because I do have. So originally it was supposed to be a series on my channel, so I figured I could actually make that into a podcast, and like almost every day I come up with new ideas about first times that I could talk about. Like yesterday when I was out grocery shopping, I figured out that I could do first breakups, like first time breaking up and whatnot. So that is going to be a topic that will be talked about on the pod. And I am really excited to see where this goes. Like, this is the first time that I've actually been, like, excited about something in a while. I am actually putting in the effort to make it good. Like, yeah, it's not that much editing for it because it's just pretty much nonstop conversation. Like, yes, I'm gonna have some guests on and probably a couple episodes, but that won't be for another couple weeks. So now I'm taking, I didn't show you, but I took this middle shade right here. Now I'm just taking this medium shade right here and putting that into the middle of the eye. And so with the podcast, it, like I said, it's pretty much going to be about like me talking about the first times I did stuff and how, and then that'll be the main topic, and then I'll just talk about other like stuff around that same topic. Like with the first episode, I talked about the first time coming out, and then after that main topic, I talked about yes how it affected me, and then how it like the other times I might have came out because I just recently came out as non-binary, and then how my school life was affected. So other than that, that's pretty much it for with about the pod that I can really give you, unless you go and listen to it on my channel in or you could actually listen to it, like you could watch it on my channel, or you can listen to it anywhere you listen to podcast. I am still working on getting it onto Pandora and a couple other places, but other than that, you can pretty much listen to it anywhere. I'm still working on. Actually, no, I have the number that like to call in or to text in of your guys' first times dealing with like that topic. Like, let's say you want to talk about your first time coming out, you could text that number, and which actually let you guys know that it will be in the next podcast. So I'm putting this video on a Wednesday, so it'll be up next Wednesday. Just ignore the wash machine in the back. And now I'm just blending all of those shades together. And now to line the lips. I'm not doing anything on the bottom. Actually, yeah, might as well. So I'm going to go back into the palette and choose this shade right here and just place it on the bottom. And then I still have to do the highlight on the brow. And the inner corner. Oh, my inner corners are poppin'. So now it's time to line the lips. Just gonna look into my mirror. And I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Lip Liner in shade 666 Brandy Wine. Now I'm gonna go in with the Superstay 24 Color Matte Lipstick by Maybelline in shade Is there even a shade on here? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, 245 firmly matte. So once this dries, I'm going to go ahead and apply the lip liner. So I shall be right back. So I went ahead and applied the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in shade 006 Reef, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous nude. And I love it with this look. And now I'm going to go ahead and set the face before I do mascara. So yes, I do film my podcast and my videos in the same location. I just changed the table that's in front of me. But yeah. Now for the mascara, which do I even want mascara today? I don't. So this is it for the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up in the section down below. Don't forget to comment down below any video ideas you want me to do. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring that bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. And don't forget to tune in or watch the podcast anywhere you listen to podcasts and on my channel. There will be the video edition. Speaking of which, go check out the first and second episode, because by the time that this video goes up, the episode that I'm filming today will already be up.